So it's been a full-on midnight debate that we saw in the parliament. Fiery debates, a fiery showdown. Waqf bill has been cleared. It's been passed in the Lok Sabha, but a debate that went into the midnight. And that is when the voting did happen, the numbers in the favour of the NDA alliance. But remember, this is only one step of the final approval. After Lok Sabha, it's the upper house bracing for an intense debate. We are expecting both the centre and the opposition already preparing for a heated clash. Today, we'll debate on the Waqf bill that will then, of course, face voting in the Rajya Sabha as well. Let me now tell you then about the upper house of the parliament. It's eventually the number game. NDA holds 125 seats in a strength of 245. The bill requires a majority mark of 119. Likely they have it. So the government is confident it will garner support from smaller parties, other nominated members, alliance partners. But opposition India bloc also are convening a meeting. They want to strategize their approach, look at and introspect how they performed yesterday for the upcoming debate in the Rajya Sabha. The outcome of today's debate is crucial. Both sides gearing up for a high-stakes discussion. Stay tuned. India Today will be live as and when the debate begins in the Rajya Sabha. But when the Waqf bill was passed in the Lok Sabha, it was after a full-on fiery debate, a marathon, 13-hour debate, even though 8 hours in total were allocated, but the debate just continued to proceed. The Waqf amendment bill has been cleared in the Lok Sabha, the lower house of the parliament. What did the numbers look like? 464 out of the total votes, 288 MPs voted in favour, 232 voted against the bill. While the bill found support from the ruling BJP and the alliance partners, opposition launched a scathing criticism, saying this is a question mark on the secular credentials of India. Asaduddin Owaisi staged a dramatic protest. Look at that. He tore the copy of the bill, claiming it would make Muslims second-class citizens in India. Leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi condemning the bill, claiming it undermines India's secular fabric. Opposition leaders are raising concerns over implications, but Kiren Rijiju, the Minority Affairs Minister who tabled this bill, criticized the opposition, saying this is appeasement politics they are indulging in. So let's take a look also at what Home Minister Amit Shah said and all other leaders in the parliament.
ये पूरा झगड़ा जो चल रहा है, आपने नॉन हिंदू को रख दिया और नॉन मुस्लिम को रख दिया, गैर मुस्लिम को रखा। वो झगड़ा वक्फ में दखल करने का है। पहले तो वक्फ में कोई गैर इस्लामिक सदस्य आएगा ही नहीं, ये स्पष्टता समझ लीजिए। ना मुतवल्ली गैर इस्लामिक होगा, ना वाकिफ गैर इस्लामिक होगा। मान्यवर, वहां कोई प्रोविजन नहीं है। जो धार्मिक संस्थाओं का संचालन करते हैं उसमें कोई गैर मुस्लिम व्यक्ति रखने का प्रावधान किया भी नहीं है, हम करना भी नहीं चाहते हैं माननीय। इसलिए जो बड़े बड़े भाषण करते हैं कि समानता का अधिकार चला गया, दो धर्मों के बीच में समानता नहीं रही, मुसलमानों के धार्मिक अधिकारों के बीच में दखल खड़ी हो जाएगी, कुछ नहीं होने वाला मान्यवर। इस दृष्टि से देखें तो 1995 तक वक्फ की काउंसिल और वक्फ बोर्ड था ही नहीं, वो तो 95 से आया। और मान्यवर, ये जो भ्रम खड़ा किया जाता है कि ये एक मुस्लिम भाइयों के धार्मिक क्रियाकलापों के अंदर, उनके दान की हुई संपत्ति के अंदर दखल करने का है, ये बहुत बड़ी भ्रांति फैलाकर माइनॉरिटी को डराकर अपनी वोट बैंक खड़ी करने के लिए किया जा रहा है।
ये बिल का मकसद सिर्फ मुसलमानों को जलील और रुस्वा करना है, मुसलमानों को दूसरे दर्जे का शहरी बनाने का इनका मकसद है। सर, अगर आप हिस्ट्री को पढ़ेंगे तो महात्मा गांधी उस